we reveal the real value of old coins and their history on the ultimate channel for collectors, Numis Nerd.
The 1955 Lincoln Wheat cent is one of the most legendary and valuable coins in American history, and some examples have sold for $24,000, $114,000, and even more than $200,000 at major auctions. Yes, a simple penny from the 1950s has turned ordinary collectors into overnight legends. Before we reveal why this coin is so famous and how to spot one, support our effort, subscribe, like, and share so we can keep bringing you more amazing coin videos and help you discover treasures hiding right in your change. Now, the story of the 1955 Lincoln cent begins with one of the most dramatic minting blunders ever recorded. The famous 1955 double die obverse. This error didn't just happen by chance. It was the result of a mechanical mistake during die creation at the Philadelphia Mint. When the working die was impressed with the coin's design, it was accidentally stamped twice, slightly misaligned between impressions. The result? Bold, unmistakable doubling on the date and lettering, making it one of the most eye-catching and famous errors in U.S. coinage history. When you look at a genuine 1955 double die, crisp doubling on the entire date, 1955, and the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," the doubling is so strong that it looks like two distinct sets of letters, stacked on top of each other, even visible with the naked eye. Only around 20,000 to 24,000 of these dramatic errors were struck before the tucked into change from cigarette
Most of them
machines
were
and
mixed in
grocery
with
store
normal
tills
pennies and
ended
ended
up
up
in
in
circulation. Imagine paying a nickel for a soda and getting a $200,000. Penny back in change! Today, this coin has become the holy grail of Lincoln cents, instantly recognizable, endlessly fascinating, and extremely valuable. In circulated grades, even a worn example of the 1955 double die can bring $1,000 to $2,000, while lightly circulated coins often sell for $5,000 to $10,000. In pristine mint state grades, the prices skyrocket. One MS-65 red sold for $114,000, and another in near-perfect condition brought a jaw-dropping $204,000 at auction. The doubling was so bold and dramatic that even people with no coin collecting experience could notice it instantly. And that's part of what made this coin famous even among non-collectors. It became a cultural icon, featured in newspapers, magazines, and even on TV. Coin dealers were flooded with people checking their change, hoping to find the penny with two dates. Of course, the fame of this coin also led to many counterfeits, especially in the 1960s and 70s, when interest in coin collecting exploded. The most common fakes are made by adding a doubled effect with etching tools, or by combining a genuine 1955 reverse with a counterfeit doubled obverse. But real experts and grading companies, like PCGS and NGC, can spot these immediately. Authentic examples have very distinct, crisp doubling that only appears on the obverse. The reverse, the wheat ears, shows no doubling at all. Besides the famous double die, there were regular 1955 Lincoln cents struck in large numbers, over 330 million in Philadelphia alone. Those are common, though still collectible if in high grades. A brilliant uncirculated red example can bring $20 to $75, and proof-like examples may sell for a bit more. But the true star of 1955, the one collectors dream about, is that bold, dramatic double die. There's also a minor double die known as the poor man's double die, which is caused by die deterioration rather than a true doubling. You'll often see slight doubling on the last 5 in the date. It's interesting, but it's not the same error, and usually worth $1 to $10, depending on condition. To tell if you found a real one, remember this. The doubling is huge and obvious. You don't need magnification to see it. The date and Liberty both show full, distinct doubling. The reverse is perfectly normal. It's a Philadelphia coin, meaning no mint mark under the date. Collectors love the 1955 double die because it represents a perfect mix of beauty, mistake, and history. It's not only a striking visual error, it's also one of the few mistakes that the mint accidentally released in significant quantity, turning an ordinary penny into a true legend. Even today, this coin remains one of the most talked about rarities in American coin collecting. It's often featured in top 100 coin lists, and it's the centerpiece of many Lincoln cent collections. Owning one instantly elevates a collection. It's a symbol of knowledge, luck, and timing. If you're checking old wheat pennies, pay extra attention to 1955. Look at the date and Liberty under bright light. Even a hint of that famous doubling could mean you're holding a coin worth thousands. The 1955 Lincoln cent reminds us that mistakes can sometimes become masterpieces. What started as a small minting error became one of the most legendary coins in U.S. history. A penny that turned ordinary change into a six-figure story. So don't overlook those old wheat cents, because one day, that dusty 1955 penny in your collection might just turn out to be your $200,000 treasure, proof that history and fortune can fit in the palm of your hand.